These are times idiot drivers tried getting away from cops. Needless to say, doing wheelies on the highway is not okay. But the best part is the cop going off-road to catch these guys. There's a cop right there. Did he think that he would just blow it off and ignore him? Just for reference, this FedEx van is making an illegal left turn by riding on the median. This guy somehow thinks that he can ride the oncoming lane to pass traffic, but this sneaky cop appears out of the dark. This fool is speeding straight down the road at night and passes a cop on the side. He really kept going like he was going to get away, too. Look how fast this guy is going in the closed lane. This is more of a high-speed getaway rather than your everyday speeder. With the power out, these idiots forgot the basic rules of the road. But at least this cop was already there for the accident. These idiots really think that they're getting someone in the school zone drop-off lanes, but there's a biker cop waiting.
Not a pipe.
Are you giving them both?
Yep.
Is it allowed to do that?
Yep.
Both at once?
Yep.
When overtaking on the road, try not to run a cop off the road. Apparently, this fool doesn't see all of the arrows telling him not to do what he's doing. Maybe he'll see the cop instead. You might not be able to see the fool sitting at the light, but he's definitely going the wrong way and has his lights off. This idiot cuts off the other driver to get in the off-ramp, but when the cop comes after him, he thinks that going back where he was will fix everything. There's a white car that drives by the stopped school bus, and after the bus is done loading, the cop proceeds to pull them over. This guy has watched Fast and Furious too many times and doesn't realize the cop is right behind him. This idiot thinks that he can drive in the shoulder, but there's a cop sitting in it. The impatient burgundy car gets pulled over by a state trooper for being impatient and driving in the middle turn lane. This fool cuts across 4 lanes of traffic just to cut off a cop who is coming up quick. You can't turn from a straight lane. These aren't pick and choose lanes. Stop cutting off police. They aren't going to stand for that. This is not what the bike lane is for. It's the narrowest lane on the road. This fool waits until the last second to merge over, and he proceeds to speed away while a cop comes after him. Double yellow lines are not meant to be crossed, and anyone who drives without using a blinker should get retested. You know you've got a speeder on your hands when a cop has to do a 3-point turn in the middle of traffic to come after you. This guy has got to be going over 100 while speeding down the highway. Luckily, he eventually runs into a cop. This is what happens when you speed and tailgate in a small town while passing a cop. I don't think that there's any question on which of these drivers is actually speeding.
No bottles, though. No bottles.
All right, okay, but he was a delivery man in a truck.
No, he had a trucking company.
Well, trucks.
In the garment center.
Okay.
Which Ronnie's talked about on the air.
Look, you can't just blow through lights in whichever lane you want. At least there was a cop sitting at the light with everyone. This idiot doesn't think that the speed limit applies to them, but eventually, the cop catches up to them. Yet another speeder who's completely unaware of the speed trap he's coming up to. Tries to run a cop off the road, so the cops put him off the road first. He immediately gives up with his hands out his window.
Copy, I got right sending multiple units code. 5 from milepost 60.
This guy actually wrestles his way back to his car during a traffic stop. He ends up going Dukes of Hazzard, getting stopped by a chain link fence, and tackled by a trooper.
And an ambulance was requested to evaluate him for injuries.
He's going off the embankment, just got stuck. He's crashed, he's got his blue bag, he's got his bags. Somebody needs help here underneath the bridge. He's running westbound.
This biker thought that he could get away with not stopping for the cop. This cop isn't messing around. He rides the curb and goes into oncoming traffic to stop him.
All the way down the ground! Stay on the ground! All the way down! Flip over! Flip over! Get your hands behind your back! Get them behind your back!
This murder suspect loses control of their car all by themselves, but then they try to jump into the back of another pickup. This dude gets run off the road and he books it into the nearby lot.
Vehicle, driver's bailing.
Even with all that get up and go, he still gets caught. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But if you want to watch more, just click the one on the screen.